Greetings guys, in this very short video I want to inform you of the name changes to the commendation selections and their usage. Starting with these three basic elite and ultimate commendations, they bear different names now, but they haven't been taken away from you. Common Data Crystal is the new name for basic commendations. Glowing Data Crystal is the new name for elite commendations, and Radiant Data Crystal is the new name for ultimate commendations. The weekly cap has been removed, as you see, but there is still a hard cap of amount of commendations you are allowed to use, allowed to not use. As far as PvP goes, this is not exactly that new, but I want to mention it as well. There is no more ranked Warzone commendations, everything has been converted, and the cap for the normal Warzone commendation was lifted. If I'm not mistaken, this happened with patch 3.3.2, but because we're on the topic of commendation changes, I just wanted to mention it briefly. If you come with me and we quickly visit the supply section, any of the vendors here, you will see that the same vendors are selling the similar type of gear. Obviously, the gear they sell now is with different stats. First, because everything is mastery. Second, because many of the mods have been removed. But I've talked about this in a video. And forgive me for not having my game in full screen. That's something probably some of you will notice and be annoyed by. Now it's in full screen. Right, so the changes are just in the main stat, and obviously these things are level 65, but also the prices now are 100 for earpiece and implant, 80 for the belt and bracers, 120 for the normal gear pieces, the armoring set, and 150 for the offhand. The similar type of gear in the similar order is available for the so-called elite commendation vendor, and exactly the same thing happens for Go away T7, move. The same thing happens for the basic commendation vendor.
Good luck out there.
Commendation haven't been removed from your inventory and from your characters. You might find some of them stacked and transferred to you in your inventory, or possibly placed in your in-game email. Just check everything before you decide they've taken something away from you. Obviously the token vendor is exactly the same, the same in terms of type of gear available. He is offering new gear level 65, and obviously these vendors, just like before, they offer sets with no set bonus. There is no set bonus on these level 65 pieces. If we do a not very quick, but still hopefully quick enough jump to this section. Where the hell is this? Oh wait, it's silly me, it's exactly the same section here. So we're going to visit the old so-called basic commendations vendor on the fleet. So pretty much they are called level 10 modification vendor. They trade the same stuff, obviously the same stuff with the new main stat now called whatever it is, endurance, accuracy, power, mastery. There it is in the mod, and in the armoring you have the mastery. Otherwise the price is exactly the same as before. They cost 2 common data crystals, or in other words 2 basic commendations. These vendors are again available every 4 levels. Well, kind of actually. Let's do a detailed check. Level 10, level 14, level 18, 22, 26. We move on to the other side. You will notice that these vendors are fewer in numbers. 30, 34. They now sell only modifications. They don't sell the shells anymore. I don't know if the shells disappeared somewhere, but that's probably a topic for a different video. 38, 42, 48 and 52, and that's it. The highest so-called basic commendation vendor, now called just level 52 modification vendor, is at level 52. After that you will have to start relying on the gear that drops for you. Don't be alarmed, the gear that you will receive if you decide to start a free level 60 character will be quite decent. If I remember correctly, it's gonna be item level 188. And it will be more than enough for you to go through all of the leveling process, because your companions are quite overpowered. The challenges during the storyline are very, very minimal. Also, during my first live stream on day 1, which actually ended a couple hours ago, I've tested 1 2-man heroic on hot. I soloed it with my level 60 commando gunnery spec, and we were level synced down to level 42. If I'm not mistaken, the heroic was either level 40 or 41, so it really wasn't a challenge. If I remember correctly, that specific heroic used to be 4-man heroic, but BioWare changed absolutely all of these heroics, and there is no 4-man heroic in the game anymore. Everything has been scaled and redesigned for 2 people. And in my case, 2 people were me and my trusty brand new healing companion, the droid, what was it, 4X something? Never mind, strolling away from the topic, and that's not good. Thank you guys for watching this short video. If you have any kind of questions or suggestions or general wonderings, please do share them in the comments. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos from this playlist, as well as all of my playthroughs and walkthroughs. Visit my website daily, because there's gonna be a lot of news about everything I do and everything I consider important for you to know related to Fallen Empire. Happy Fallen Empire, everyone, and enjoy the new early access and the new expansion. Bye bye.